Jesus Aguilar. Softly hit to the left side. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in.
Well, he just stayed with that and just kind of flipped it out there. Nasty pitch, but he stayed on it and got just enough to get the hit.
In now, Andrew Susac. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Here it comes, 1-0. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. LeMahieu relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now a 4-0 Milwaukee lead. Stepping in, Trevor Story.
Leading off for the Rockies, shortstop, Trevor Story.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with the big...
The lights are on. We're ready for baseball north of the border at Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Matt Vasgersian here with you. It's been a long off season, a lot of changes, but these folks here tonight are ready to get their first real look at their guys here this year. I'm joined by Dan Plesac, and Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of a season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. With that, here's a look at the Brewers' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, the key to this game for me, they're facing a team that makes a lot of errors. Put the ball in play. When they're on the defensive side and you know you're struggling, you don't want the ball hit to you. So what do you do on the offensive side? Hit it to them. Put it in play. Marcus
Stroman gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. And I'm looking at Russell Martin behind the plate. A lot of teams win when he's behind the plate catching. He knows how to put down the right fingers. And on top of that, he can catch and throw.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there. There for a called strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Pilar. 1 down.
Batting second here tonight.
Now at the plate, Hernan Perez. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing. 2-0. 2-1 now.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Little dribbler down the line. That winds up foul. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Bautista has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Gone in order are the Brewers. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Taylor Youngman, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, last outing he only pitched 4 innings. So I know he was disappointed, as was their coaching staff. They're hoping he can get to the 5th, maybe even the 6th inning. He does that, it allows their bullpen a little more lean and gives them a chance to win. So that's what we're looking for in this game.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Santana has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Batting second.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Harold, as we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Well, Matt, their theme song, I heard it in the clubhouse. On the road again? Yeah, they are. I mean, it was a short homestand, and now they're back out there once again playing game 1 on the road. They may as well not unpack their bags. This is a tough trip again.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Aguilar is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Batting
into the
third,
box now, Josh
baseman.
Donaldson. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the 1st. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Hit the other way out toward right field. Santana is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Still no score. And that brings up the left-handed hit. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the Twins. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The games count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Minnesota Twins.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Phil Hughes gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How's he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency. Let's take a look at the Twins defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down there at second base at Brian Dozier. I love how this guy turns the pivot. He'll hang in there with the best of them, and he's got the arm strength to turn the tough one.
In now is Lorenzo Cain. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Kansas City, center fielder, number 6.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball 1. This is on the ground over to That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that terminology, stay inside the ball. Right there, he took the ball inside and shot it the other way for the base hit.
Paulo Orlando is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease. No one out with a runner at second. A little tapper. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting third.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. 1 out and a runner on second base. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is Dozier. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth.
In is Jorge Soler. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And that one right down Main Street.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
And a slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he is in there.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. Past history with Phil Hughes, and even 10 hits in 33 at-bats. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now.
Well, nothing flashy about this base hit. Just a simple ground ball up the middle. But the one thing I do like is the approach to go up the middle. There's a lot of hits in the middle of the diamond.
Hit hard on the ground to short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
Danny Duffy is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game. Give him a chance to win.
Swing and a liner. That's a hit. The first of the year for the Twins.
That was an impressive single, but more impressive was the play of the left fielder. He cut the ball off, got it back in, and they keep the double play in order, giving that pitcher a chance to get out of this inning.
From the belt, the pitch. There goes the runner. Swing and a liner. Foul. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and this is knocked down on the mound. So gets him. So they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay.
Third, second baseman.
Here's Brian Dozier now.
Dozier.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line. And I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this. And indeed, they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling. And it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time. But if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. The 0-1 delivery. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner. Working for the punch out and the offering. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off. instead of putting it in the seats.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Orlando going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's Miguel Sano as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. Orlando has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis. It's the Royals 2 and the Twins nothing. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now past history with Phil Hughes, 7 hits in 26 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Now here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. And this is fouled at the plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jimenez waits on it. 1 out.
Batting 8. Shortstop.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop.
Escobar.
First pitch coming now from Hughes. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, look, he may be hitting at the bottom of the order, but you put him in another lineup, he's at the top. This lineup is loaded. Don't overlook him.
Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 0-2 delivery. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Kepler is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Paulo Orlando. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that's in there. Base hit. Escobar rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. The runner scores from second.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Jorge Soler stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit to short. Polanco scoops it up. throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Royals out in front, 4-0. So coming to the plate, Ben Paulson, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clown. Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
Digging in, Byung-Ho Park, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Here's the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. From the stretch, a shot down the first baseline, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time. 4-1 now.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
0-2, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting 8.
Hey, if you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back in standing. Into the box, Jorge Polanco, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup. Back-to-back changeups, he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. This is hit softly to third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher.
Into the box now, Chris Jimenez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the belt, the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
And him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Duffy sets. 1-2 on its way. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Heading after it is Orlando, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Now another 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Misses. Ball 2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that's in there. Base hit.
What an at-bat. 8 pitches, and on the 8th pitch, he gets a fastball and gets a base hit. That's what you call seeing everything the pitcher has to offer.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Left side. Escobar backhands it deep in the hole. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Well, sometimes that defining moment of the game is the ending. He came in and he raced. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Cleveland Indians and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB. MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Brewers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The games count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Milwaukee Brewers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
This is going to be a dogfight tonight. They are facing a premier pitcher. I'm talking about one of the elite guys in the league. I want to see if they make little tweaks to how they might attack him. Are they going to lay off that nasty breaking ball with 2 strikes? Or will they be able to drive the ball to the ballpark when they get that one pitch to hit? This is going to be a great matchup.
Junior Guerra gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes. He dominates. He mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And in the outfield, Ryan Braun. He's been an interesting case. Played shortstop in college. When he first signed, they moved him to third, and then he learned the outfield. He's had to play on both the corners and a little bit of center field. The thing I like about him, he'll catch the ball and throw to the right base.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and we are ready for some
Leading off
daytime
the
baseball.
For Colorado, center fielder, number 19.
Scorch to third. Shaw fields it cleanly, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And it's a chilly one here at the ballpark today. Thermometer reading 46 degrees at game time. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Time to check our umpire. umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
So it was a swinging strike 3. David Dahl is the second out of the opening frame.
Nolan Arenado.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
The 0-2 home. That's a hit, their first of the new season.
Well, he's got some kind of eyesight. He recognized that pitch early, stayed back, and just drove it the other way.
The right fielder, number 5.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Arenado is on his way home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. 1-1. Here it comes. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Santana has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, you come in and you realize, man, we're already down 2. What do? You play within yourself. We get a leadoff guy on. The next man moves him up or moves him over. Then our middle guys, maybe we hit a big bop to get in it. You don't have to go get 2 runs this inning. Just get 1. Keep chipping away and giving yourself a chance.
John Gray is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, here's how the Rocks line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Well, this bunt's part of his game. You know he can fly, and everybody on the field's anticipating it. But he dropped it in the perfect spot.
And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge. In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Swing and a liner.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Batting third.
So they'll have to be content with just the strikeout there as the runner's able to get himself into scoring position with one away. Here's Ryan Braun now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Gloved by LeMahieu. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Settling in now, Travis Shaw trying to cash in here in his first at bat with a runner at third and 2 gone. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Second inning straight ahead here at Miller Park. The Rockies are out in front 2-0. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
DJ LeMahieu. Fans would like to call your attention to the Miller Park Jumbotron, where longtime Brewers fan Jeff Ullman has a special something for the young woman seated next to him, his girlfriend Erica. What could it be? It's a wedding ring. What do you say, Erica? Aha, she said yes. How about that? Congratulations, Jeff and Erica.
Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third. And a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Well, here we are with the leadoff hit in the second, and the pitcher really struggled in the first inning. So you got to be a little bit concerned. The stuff just doesn't look like it's there today.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ian Desmond is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Fly ball out toward left center field. And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 8.
Striding into the box, Dustin Garneau. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
1-0 pitch on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Runner at first here, one man out. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, John Gray. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Into the box, Domingo Santana. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Fielder, Domingo Santana.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
In there, 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches was they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
7th, first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll go now to the top of the third. Rockies lead it 2-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Charlie Blackmon.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder David.
So striding forward now, David Dahl. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Oh, that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders, and he just missed. So let's see now. A big question, Matt, is he's going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time.
And this is fouled at the plate. From the stretch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. Aguilar is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The right fielder, number 5.
At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This ball will be chopped foul. Yeah. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what a better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan. Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or the whole kit and caboodle, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Runners off for second. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Here's another 2-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Another payoff pitch. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Rockies strand 1, but they're on top 2-0. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jet Bandy.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Gonzalez. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Batting ninth.
Now batting, Junior Guerra, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Grounded to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Tony Walters will try and loosen up here as he'll take over at short following the injury.
Shortstop, number 14, Tony Walters.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Villar, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Jonathan PR.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Comes set with the 0-1. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
That's pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now, it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time. But, man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Keon Broxton. Pushed to the right side. And this is taken for the out. Brewers strand 1. They're down 2-0. Now at the plate, Tony Walters. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Tony Walters.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Now here's the pitch. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2.
2-strike back foot slider. That's a classic pitch. Nice job of laying off of that.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, DJ LeMahieu. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Santana has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, Ian Desmond.
Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. We'll see the powerful Ryan Braun start things out after the break. It's the Rockies 2 and the Brewers nothing. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. LeMahieu's got it. No problem here, one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
Digging in to try it again. Travis Shaw comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Right fielder number 16, Domingo Santana.
Stepping in, Domingo Santana. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And the throw in gets away from him.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Swing and a miss on a good breaking ball. 2 balls and a strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
This is lifted out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And here now is Dustin Garneau. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Man, I like the last two pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Takes this the other way to right. Santana is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, John Gray. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. VR into shallow left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the fifth coming up. Colorado's out in front, 2-0. So stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Now at the plate, Jet Bandy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home fifth.
The pitcher, number 41, Junior Guerra.
Digging in for his second at bat, Junior Guerra. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Now here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will get this one.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the fifth inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Rockies are out in front 2-0. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Dahl.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. On its way is pitch number 75. 2-0.
You know what, Matt? He's been getting most of the pitches. I know he's complaining a little bit on this one, but he's been getting most of the pitches today. He should be feeling pretty good about himself.
The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Broxton's under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Takes a knee-high fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
The windup and the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Line to the right side. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So we'll go at least one at-bat deeper into the top of the 6th after that 2-out success.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If you hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, to see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Gonzalez rounds the corner and is headed home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, that's a big RBI single right there. As well as their pitcher is throwing right now, 3-0 might be all he needs to bring it home.
Ian Desmond is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana is after it, but he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score. Tommy Malone is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Tommy Malone.
Stepping in now, Dustin Garneau, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Lays off. 2-2 now. Set to deal on 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, he saw that ball pretty good. Too bad he couldn't keep it fair.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Rockies lead this one 4-0. Digging in once again, Jonathan Villar. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
When you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it. And it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Kirk Neuenhuis will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's ball two now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Here's Ryan Braun now. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
If you want to take a snapshot of staying inside the baseball, that's it right there. Stay inside the ball, shoot it the other way for the base hit.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he will make the catch back there as they're a step closer to getting out of this with 2 away now.
Right fielder number 16.
Ready for another shot now. Domingo Santana. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Hernan Perez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Perez.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, but a great diving catch here will end the inning, and he might have saved a run in the process as well. That's as good a play as you're going to see a second baseman make, and he does it to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the seventh. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Hernan Perez will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Number 14, Hernan Perez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Gray. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. To 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Here's the first pitch to him. Charlie Blackmon comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the 2nd casualty of the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
David Dahl.
Ready once again, David Dahl. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Pitching for the Brewers, number 62.
So the call's gone out to the bullpen as they'll turn things over to the big guy, the hard-throwing right-hander Jabba Chamberlain. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. But they're in front 4-0. Striding in once again, Scooter Gennett. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Scooter Gennett.
Here's the first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
1 away.
Now batting, first baseman.
Ready for another chance? Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Eric Sogard will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Sogard.
And that misses inside 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Jet Bandy.
Standing in, Jet Bandy. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
So we always say you fall behind the count. In this case, 2-0, you're going to get hurt. He was forced to give him a fastball, and sure enough, the hitter didn't miss it.
Chamberlain.
Orlando Arcia is into the on-deck circle now, so that means we've seen the last of Jabba Chamberlain.
Orlando Arcia.
And here's a ball hit in the air. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves. Eric Sogard will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 18.
Corey Knebel is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 46.
Digging in to try it again, Nolan Arenado. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Leading out for
and this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Nolan Arenado.
The 0-1 on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Carlos Gonzalez stands in as he looks at a called strike. Pulled toward right center field. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Now batting.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A man at third with 1 away. Hit sharply on the ground. Jeanette has it. Throw will get him for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score from third.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
On the ground to third. Shaw has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Grounded to the right. Spin throw. And a spin throw got him at first. Had to hustle there, but a very nice. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, everyone wants to get their season off on the right foot and feel like all the hard work during the offseason and spring training has paid off. He came out here excited to play a real game again, and he really had a great game.
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies. Your attention, please. A very special welcome to the San Marino.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and welcome to MLB The Show.
Hi, everybody. It's Harold Reynolds. Welcome to MLB The Show.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Baltimore Orioles. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Baltimore Orioles.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Second baseman, Devin Travis.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. That's a hit, the first of the year for the Blue Jays. Settling in now, Kevin Pillar. His career numbers against Kevin Gausman, 4 for 11. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Well, the way I see Ed, he gets a lot of respect for his strike zone. There's not a lot of umpires.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Kevin Gausman earns his first win of the season. Zach Britton closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap.